Brock from Virginia. Hey, I'm our crew. Chomsky and a few others were criticizing the way we're pulling out of Syria and leaving the Kurds. U.S. selling Turkey $3.5 billion in missile also doesn't help. I realize this is a complex issue, so I'd like to hear what more informed people than me, like you guys, think about how we balance anti-imperialism and pulling out of Syria without hurting the Kurdish people. I mean, we talked about this.
I 100% agree with Chomsky. Please watch my special report with Gene Bajlan on the Michael Brooks Show YouTube channel.
You use the leverage of dropping out of Syria to ensure that there is some protection for the Kurds, at the very least, just because they've been your allies. But I think this is all about, Trump basically trying to get Erdogan to lay off of MBS. And
exactly,
I think
this was played from the beginning like that by Erdogan, and the whole purpose of Erdogan's play is to ethnically cleanse this area, which already happened in Afrin when the Russians pulled out. So,
but Turkish imperialism is fine.
Well, that's the thing. Are you really anti-imperialist, or are you just anti-U.S. imperialist? And Noam Chomsky he also makes this distinction. He's like, look, of course, U.S. imperialism is the prime issue if you're American and because it's the world's most prime superpower. But are you simply just reflexively anti-American, or are you opposed to all imperialisms? And certainly Turkish regional imperialism and just mass murder of Kurds is one of the most horrific things in the world today. And I agree with you as allies. It also happens to be a distinctly interesting and successful political experiment.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not delusional enough to think that the U.S. actually supports the revolution in Rojava, but, they got to take their allies where they can, and now they're going to have to make a deal with Assad, which is
very
arguably
dangerous
worse,
because he's already said that he won't accept an alternative military, which is how they have their whole power base. And I just think, I find people, this is like sitting here and, being sanctimonious about who the Kurds have aligned with. If you're doing that on Twitter, that's a self-canceling stupidity.
Yeah, they literally want to survive. They're going to be killed by Erdogan and possibly ISIS.
Right.
All right.